Good morning, sunshines. You guys, guess who has Ohos? I do. I do. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. If you're joining us for the first time, let me know in the comments. And also participate. Participation is one of the ways that we get so much better results with the Good Morning Sunshine. Good morning, Karen. How are you? And what we're doing here together is we're setting ourselves up for success. We're going from here to there in our lives. We're working on our mindset together. And some of you are doing your morning routine with us. So if you're challenged enough after a while, you're probably going to do your own Good Morning Sunshine routine or a miracle morning routine on your own. And if you haven't read the book Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod, that's a great place to start for a miracle morning routine. So that's what we do every single morning here together. And I want to say good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Carrie. Good morning, Christy, my friends that are joining. And we start off by saying good morning, sunshine. So do that, or say hashtag GMS. Good morning, Rhiannon. How are you, my dear? Good morning, Soira. Good to see you. Come work out with us. Morning, Anna. You should too. I love it so much. So, and I am so grateful for you too, Christy. That's going to be part of my talk today. And then after your Good Morning Sunshine, you share Good Morning, Brittany. Freaking awesome pictures lately, my girl. You share one of your gratefuls. So can you guys tell? Can you guess what I'm grateful for today? Can anybody guess? Good morning, Bobby. I am grateful for crisp letters. I am so grateful for crisp letters. Got my glasses. Did you guys notice? I got my glasses yesterday, and I was like, I gotta test this out. Kins, we put something on the TV so I can see the screen, because I wasn't really sure driving around. I think my windows are so dirty, it probably doesn't help. But I gotta see the difference. I was like, okay, off, on, and to see what letters look like when they're solid and dark is freaking unbelievable. So I'm thankful today for crisp letters and sight in general, right? So good morning, Kelly. How are you? Share something you're grateful for. And then on Thursdays, we share something about our exercise. So your regular miracle morning routine includes your savers, your silence, your affirmation, your visualization, your exercise, your reading, and your scribe, which means journaling. And we focus on one each day in case you're just starting to get into the miracle morning routine. And on Thursdays, we love to share something about your exercise. Good morning, Darlene. Good morning, Kyle. How are you guys? So what is the last exercise that you've done? And what's the next one that you're going to do? And this just keeps us on point for remembering that this should be a regular part of our lives. Just, for general health, you guys, not even for weight loss, just for mindset, for clarity, for getting your heart rate up, for those endorphins. There's so many different things it does for your body, right? Morning, Tanya. Good morning, Melanie. Good morning, Rebecca. Let's see, yesterday we did cardio drumming. Freaking was awesome. Monday I lifted super hard, so I was already so sore yesterday. And then I don't know if I get a workout today, but I will tomorrow. I'm doing the stairs and I'm teaching it. Do you guys want to come do the stairs with me? So it's Westminster Stairs, 104th and Sheridan, and I get to teach. And P.S., you're not going to die. Even if you haven't worked out in a long time, you're just going to have fun. I'm going to make sure of it. So there's that. Okay, let's go on to our subject. Here's what I want to know. Oh, I love all of your gratefuls. You guys are so cute. I want to know, when does time fly for you? And this is a real question. So I want you to think about it right now. When are you doing something and you don't even realize that hours have passed, and you have that oh shit moment at the end of it, and you're like, oh my God, I was supposed to be here. I was supposed to leave an hour ago. Or when did it get night all of a sudden? What in your life happens? When does that happen for you? Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Monica. Good morning, Melissa. And then comment. I'm serious, actually. I'm seriously, curiously. Seriously, curiously. Those aren't words, you guys. I'm serious, curious, though. So when does that happen for you? Good morning, Ashley. And then we'll read through each other's because we can get some ideas. So this is where this came about. Last night, we had our Women, Wine, and Inspiration again with Christy and the Gigging Life, and it was freaking unbelievable. I've been to 2 so far. I actually, after we did the first one, I was like, girl, you have to redo, because my friends need that in their life. They need to do their one word. And last night we went and we worked on this vision journal, and we'll talk about that more later, but a different space for us to go through it. Okay, so we're there and we're chatting with friends and we're interacting and we're learning about new people, and then we're going through our dreams and our visions, and we're creating our books. It's supposed to be until 9, and then all of a sudden it's like 9:30, and then all of a sudden it's like 10:20 something, and I'm texting my kids. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna leave in 5 minutes, and then another half an hour passes, and I don't even know what happened to the hour. Like I don't even know what like it went so freaking fast because I was into what I was doing. I was so involved. Time flies when you're having fun. Time flies when you're invested in something and you're so into it. It's like you don't even realize that a blink of an eye, 3 hours, 4 hours are gone, right? And okay, so here's like, sometimes, does this ever happen to you? Time flies so much that you get in trouble. Like my kids are calling me, and I have my phone on do not disturb at night because otherwise it just blows up all the time. So I'm not getting the calls, and they are not happy. Like they were like literally the cutest things ever, both sitting on the front porch like this when I got home, like, Mom, where are you? Like I was busted like a teenager last night. So Christine, next time I have to be home at 10. I said, Kinsey, I'll have a curfew next time because I got in trouble. But here's the thing. Here's what was so beautiful about that. It's, oh my God, she was texting you, and you are just as bad as me. We're just as bad as each other. She was so freaking out. I'm such a bad mom. I'm a good mom, but we'll arrange that differently for the future. So here's the thing about that. When you find something in your life where the hours just pass, the minutes just pass, that's one of those things that you know that you want to put more of in your life. And I love this, and I wanted to talk about it again. Good morning, Stephanie. You guys, make sure you're telling me when does time fly for you as you're jumping on, because I want to read some of yours. But we've been talking about, the last couple of days of identifying, like, where are you wishing your time away, right? Like, where are you, like, just make it go. Like when will it be? When will Monday be over? When will it be Friday? When will I be 40? When will the kids grow up? And, looking at when you're wishing time away, those are the things that you want to start to identify in your life that you want to start working on, where you want to go from here to there, where you want to make some changes, where you want to start learning, like, how can I address the situation, right? But there's other times in your life where time flies, and those are the things, like, that's where your passion is, you guys. If you're trying to figure out, like, I can't quite figure out where is my passion. Like, you talk about this, Cal, you talk about going from here to there, but I don't know what my there is. Like, things are pretty okay. Like, they're not bad, but if I wanted to make them better, I don't know where I would focus, right? Now, and first, you focus on fixing what's what the time that you are wishing away. So you focus on those moments that you're like, I just don't want, like, I don't want to be at this job. Well, then we need to focus on that. But the next piece is, you're like, you don't really find yourself wishing time away. Let's focus on the things where time's flying because you're having so much fun, right? And I got that mindlessly scrolling social media is not a good time flyer, which I would agree. There are some things where it's just monotonous, right? So you're just doing it. But what are some things that you're so into that the time's flying? And that's an area where you want to focus on it in your life. You want to increase the time that you do those things in your life, because that's where your heart's super happy, right? So house renovations, Tanya's just saying. So a great example of that could be maybe Tanya wants to, like, do more and more house renovations for herself, so that she enjoys that piece of the thing. But maybe there's something to that, Tanya. Maybe there's something about you renovating for other people in the future. Maybe there's this, like, new, like, path that you could be finding along your life where you get to do house renovations for your days, for yourself, for your being. That gets to be who you become, right? My mom, she's super creative, and she likes to do, like, restoration of more, like, furniture. She'll, like, create artwork. They'll go to, like, get, like, old things. Like, I don't know, like, whatever. Like, there's land, there's property, there's old stuff all over. She'll, like, restore that and make them super crafty and cool. And, like, time flies for her when she's doing that. She's like, oh my God, like, where did those 4 hours go when I was restoring this bar stool? Because she's into it. She's having fun, right? And when you get really, you guys, when you get really peaceful is when, like, you almost feel like you not lose yourself, like, almost like lose yourself to find yourself in those moments. I think, somebody was talking about hunting for them. Like, when they're out and they're on a hunt, they almost, like, lose themselves. Like, there can be hours and hours that pass, but they're so focused on what they're going after that, like, it's almost like this, like, mental clarity that becomes. That's when you know, like, you've really hit a sweet spot. That person maybe wants to go out and maybe they want to look at being an outfitter, or, actually taking people on adventures like that, right? Professional runner, we have right here, Stephanie. Absolutely, right? So if running is one of your things where you find your zen, you find your peace, hours and hours can pass, that's a piece of your life. But yeah, maybe it is being a running coach. It's how you can help other people do that and have that in their life. Maybe it's an online running coach. Like there's different ways that you can bring that into your existence. We have photo albums. We have reading a good book before bed. That's true. Like getting involved in a story can often be that. I wonder if writing a good book would do the same thing for you. In the photo albums, you guys are all sharing how time flies for you, okay? Because I'm just giving examples. Photo albums, Brittany, you know how many people would pay for somebody else to do their photo albums? I'm not kidding you. Like I've always said this. I'm like, if somebody would just create a good, like, here's my world, give me a 1 hour, like consultation so I can kind of explain to you what I want. Here's like some of my favorite photos, and you go through and you make it, whether it's like a shutterfly or a physical one, I wouldn't even care. You could turn that into something that's your being. So it's really cool to look at this, you guys, to see where's the passion in your life. And if you're having a hard time finding those passions, then look at where you lose time. Look at where time flies, because that could be something that either maybe you don't have to do it more. Maybe you just have more appreciation when you do it. Maybe you realize that you're not giving your own personal attention to that on a regular basis, and you should make it a part of what you do. Like for me, these Wednesday nights, the wine women and inspiration. The wine women and inspiration. You guys, don't I look so smart in these glasses? I sound so smart too. Oh dear God. So like these wine women and inspiration nights, for me, I can tell that I want more of those because time flies when I'm there, because I'm in my element of being in mindset and being visioning and being in future and being like what we're doing right now. Time flies when I'm in Good Morning Sunshines. I'm like, oh my God, I'm only going to make it 10 minutes. But then I get so like freaking into it that all of a sudden it's 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, sorry about that again, right? So already have your plan going. Oh, Brittany, I freaking love it. This is how you make dreams come true, right? You find the things where you're enveloped in them and you go after those. So looking at our lives, here we're going to wrap up. All right. I always tell you when we're going to wrap up, you start doing your hearts, your loves, your high fives. When you look at your life and where you're at and you're not, you're trying to figure out, how do I figure out where I want to go, right? I don't even know how to figure out where that is. Examine the areas in your life where time flies. Just take some time for me. And this is going to be the commitment. It's going to be, I commit to finding where time flies. And you see, like maybe Brittany has, she's got the photo albums. Like, see if you can find a few of them. See if you can find a couple areas, and maybe something that you did last week, but maybe something you did 10 years ago. When did time fly then? Right? Because you might need to revisit something from your past to really find one of your passions. So hopefully this helps you guys identify, dive into some of your passions, right? If you're committed, say, I'm committed to finding where time flies. Yes. And then when you do that, you guys, we'll start seeking it out. We'll start making it happen in our world. So we'll talk more about that. You guys, I love your beautiful faces. I'm so excited to be here on the road, on the drive again. And I just want to like wrap up with one thing. I want to show you guys this. I am in, okay, so this is the Dairy Queen parking lot. If you're from Thornton on 120th and Huron, right? You guys know where I'm at. We go to that Dairy Queen a lot. And there's this little Mexican restaurant over here. This place right here, oh, wait, I think I can flip you guys around. This place right here that says signs and banners and stuff. God, my windows are dirty. That's about to be a new smoothie bar from one of my teammates. And I'm so freaking excited. Next to the Vapor Shop right there is going to be amazing. So in August, watch out for that. Okay, commit to finding when time flies. If you think I look super smart in these glasses, just do a emoji of the glasses. Oh dear God, I love you all. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Go back and watch if you didn't watch the whole thing. Bye, guys. Oh, God. I'm so smart. I can't push the button.